Hey, you lot, it's your boys, Red and Phil, back in the land of Surrey being hunted. Haven't done this for a while, have we, sir? I'm sorry, I nearly called you Sil then. I don't know why.
Guten Tag, guten Tag. Wir sprechen nur Deutsch hier.
Yes,
See?
sprechen Sie Deutsch, indeed.
Ah, ja,
Ja,
ich spreche Deutsch. Und du?
ein Butter Britzi bitter.
Yeah, that's the key things, really, isn't it?
Yes,
Um,
indeed.
Butterbrezi?
How are you,
Ja.
Phil? How are you?
The this disgusting game again.
It,
It's non-stop. It's causing me nightmares. This game.
this
I've,
game's
I've
causing you
seen.
nightmares.
Yeah, just when I go to sleep, all I dream about is weird, massive grasslands with robots that come after you.
Oh, I see. Had a
Yeah.
guy called Red going through and actually doing some terrible gameplays. That's the bit that makes you wake up in the cold sweat, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, every time I see you do something awful, I'm like, oh god, not again.
Not again, lad.
Just
Not
like
again, lad. He's
you
like,
die
"Ugh."
for no. In my nightmares, it's bloody living in a glass house.
Oh, that one.
Yeah, that's,
Ah,
that appears in my nightmares. Maybe
nice.
you know what we should do. I've got a fun idea. When I come round to your house, I think we should do a reaction to living in a glass house because we talk about it
We
so
did, didn't
much.
we? Did we not do that?
No, no. We I don't think. I think we only did a. Or did we?
I think we did.
Oh, we
I could
did.
have
No,
sworn
no,
we
yeah,
did.
yeah,
Yeah,
no, no.
yeah,
No, yeah, we did. Oh, yeah, sorry, yeah, I
mm,
completely forgot that. Yeah, I
yeah,
thought we only did because I know we did a reaction to your introduction video and the very first actual proper video.
yeah.
I remember those.
We did. We
Yeah, but
did
we
do
did do
that.
this
Yeah.
last time.
Yeah.
Um,
No, living in glass house. Yeah, we did do reactions to it. If you want to see those, ladies and gentlemen, just search for them in the YouTube search bar. General Red Strategist living in a glass house reaction. It'll probably come up.
Different idea then. I
Hmm.
think reacting to your first ever Sir video.
Oh, oh,
There you go. Now that would be an interesting one, wouldn't it?
that would be fun. That would
Yeah.
be back in the days when I was on a different PC and the frame rate was much worse.
What
Oh,
I still don't understand is how your video for the landowner has accumulated so many views.
well, I think it's a combination of things. I mean, I think it's like I made that video pretty much when the landowner got implemented into the game. So of course everyone
Ah,
was searching for like, oh, how do I beat the landowner or whatever on YouTube, and my video was probably the first one that came up. So I was probably just in the right place at the right time, to put
yeah,
it that way.
that makes sense. That makes sense because
Yeah.
it's a bit of a beast. We still don't know whether it can be killed or not, but
Uh,
maybe,
it, it,
probably not.
in theory, but practically, no, is the
Yeah, you just
answer.
need so much. You just need so much ammo.
Indeed.
Um,
More ammo than
um,
realistically spawns in
right.
any map, even if you mod it.
It's are you are you? I've noticed. I think when you just mill around, you're doing a sort of semi playthrough of the game, aren't you?
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Well, in sort of terms, you can say.
Indeed. I hunt for device
Uh,
pieces, or I just sort of mess around in game.
So, question of the day.
Hmm.
Interesting question I have for you.
Okay.
Actually, before we do that, that's a very rude start. That is a very rude start. I have not asked you how one is. How is one on this fine March day, March the 19th, 15th? The 19th, 15th? No.
1915th. God, this is a different year to what I was expecting. My God, I'm about to get drafted into the army, Phil. It's
I know, but
1915.
no, but how are you on this? It's not March. I almost say it's like March the 19th. It's not. No, it's not the 19th. Not quite there yet. It is March the 14th today, and yesterday, of course, it was Friday the 13th. Ooh,
Indeed. Ooh.
did anything unlucky happen to you?
No, not really.
Good, good. You don't want that to happen. But are you doing well on this fine day?
I'm doing well, yes. I'm having a relaxation after a busy working week and all that. I've already been recording some stuff today, so I've actually been recording an
Good.
SCP episode, which will, and we're planning to do a bit of SCP later today, aren't we, Phil?
Oh yeah, I'll have to see it because I watched your last one where you
Yeah.
went through a good chunk. So I'll have to see where we're up to on that one. But yes,
Yeah.
the question pertains to now. I suppose it could be sort of similar to something we did last time. But the thing was, so if you could basically talk to anyone, if you could talk to anyone in history, anyone, it doesn't matter who it would be, who would
Okay.
you talk to, and then what would you have a chat about? So I
Oh,
know it sounds very similar to because remember we once had that dinner party episode, but
yeah.
that was just inviting who would you invite from history to a dinner party. But this time, who would you invite from history? Who would you want to talk to from history? And then what do you want to talk about?
Mm.
So anyone from history, that you can think of. Doesn't matter who. Just want to see who you want to have and what sort of things would you chat about.
Yes, yeah. I mean, the naval history nerd in me already has thought of some people who I would love to talk to from history regarding sea power and things like that. First thought was US President Theodore Roosevelt. I think he'd be a fascinating one to talk to. Old Teddy R, with his little pince-nez glasses and all that. Yeah. And I would very much ask him about, naval affairs of the late 19th century United States. Not to make me sound like a swot, but
then you should ask him. So, how's the presidency going? How was it going?
Yeah,
certainly better than it is now. Fucking hell.
Yeah, definitely. God, yeah. But yeah, I mean, definitely he was the sort of the first thought immediately came to me. And there are other individuals from history who are slightly more obscure, but who are connected to naval history, who I probably would think were quite interesting, just from my own sort of perspective. And again, I'd be sort of asking them about, their thoughts. Nelson potentially. I was thinking of a couple of more obscure individuals, people who probably outside of the academic sphere you probably wouldn't really have heard of, but there's one called Alfred Mahan, who was like an American strategist, again sort of same time as Theodore Roosevelt, again connected with that. He'd be an interesting one, but again, like I say, nobody outside of academia knows who he is typically, so
it doesn't sound familiar to me. And I must admit, I do watch a lot of fact shows and things like that on YouTube, but maybe it'll get mentioned at some point. But I can see why you go for that, because it's your sort of thing. I mean, it'd be the same for me, because obviously I'm a big IT person, and I would have Charles Babbage.
Charles Babbage, yeah, it's a good one.
The father of computers, who built the very first sort of computer, and I would talk to him about his, because he had two different engines, the differential engine and the what was the other engine? Differential engine.
What was it? Analytical engine.
What was the other? That's it, analytical. That's it. Yeah, and just talk to him about the process of how he made it and things like that. That would be amazing. Talking to him, as well as Ada Lovelace.
Yeah.
Who was the very first programmer.
They'd be good ones, actually.
She'd be good to talk to how it started, how it started with, because I think she was before she was a programmer. She worked as what is it? A lot sort of deciphering codes and everything in the wars.
Yeah, cryptographer, kind of.
That's it, cryptographer. I was thinking that, but I thought that was the one where you're a study of mythical beasts. But that's a zoologist.
Yeah, it's a cryptozoologist you're thinking of.
That's the one. Yeah, that's the one. But it'd be great to talk to her how she started, what got her into developing the first programming languages.
Indeed.
Because I believe she worked very closely with Charles Babbage as well. They worked very close together.
Yeah.
Charles Babbage and Ada Lovelace.
I'm going to be honest, I don't really know much about the history of Ada Lovelace. I should probably read up on her a bit more, because I don't know too much about her.
And there's people out there going, men invented loads of things. What did women invent? Sorry?
Well, there's an example right there.
Well, another thing that women invented was windscreen wipers. I think that's a pretty important feature. Yeah. Okay.
Between programming and windscreen wipers, women have contributed a lot to history. Yeah.
But they would be so interesting to talk to. I suppose Tim Berners-Lee as well.
Tim Berners-Lee was the father of the
creator
internet.
of the World Wide Web. Yeah, World Wide Web. Get those sort of people. So you talk to them about, what got them into it, what sort of made them get started, how did things go, and then what would be interesting is show where. I mean, look, if Charles Babbage saw how much computers have progressed now, he would be astounded. Especially programming languages as well. If he showed Lovelace to what we can do with, and the fact that now you can build something like ChatGPT, she would just be
flabbergasted. Indeed, yes. But yeah, I mean, it's interesting seeing sort of the difference there in terms of the sort of people I've been inviting, kind of people you've been inviting. So we both sound like we've very much been inviting people who are sort of related to personal interests and things like that, and professional interests as well, to put it that way.
I think for both of us as well, what would be a good person to talk to is the person who sort of created the very first sort of, I suppose, like video game consoles and things like that. That'd be interesting. I believe the Magnavox Odyssey. I don't know quite who
Yeah.
I don't know great, but I know the Magnavox Odyssey was the very first video game.
Well, the inventor of the Magnavox Odyssey was Mr. and Mrs. Magnavox Odyssey, Phil. Do you not know?
No. Magnavox is their first name. Mr. and
Oh,
Mrs. Odyssey, you
Mr. and
mean?
Mrs.
Of
Odyssey.
course.
First name
That's it.
Magnavox.
No, first name Assassin's Creed.
Assassin's
Hey!
Creed.
Assassin's Creed Odyssey. There you go.
Wow.
Yeah, that'd be. But interesting to see the formation of video games and maybe the very first games and things like that. The creators then. We'll talk back like the companies now, like video game companies now, Nintendo, Microsoft. All the Square Enix. Go back to when they first formed and see, how it all started.
Yeah, yeah.
Ubisoft, Rockstar. See how it all started. That would be interesting to see.
Indeed. Yeah, I suppose actually, I would probably, in that sense, if I was thinking about people in history connected with video games, particularly video games I've played before, I suppose it would be interesting. I say people from history. I mean, the people I'm about to name obviously aren't dead; they're still alive and well and kicking. People who are involved in the production of things like Rayman or Beyond Good and Evil, so Michel Ancel, people like that potentially.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if they're not dead. It's still history.
It is.
The very first, the start of when it happened. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
And what they were like then.
The thing
Obviously
is,
speaking to a much younger version of themselves, but
indeed, yeah. But no, because I was about to say, obviously at the moment, with the fact I'm playing through Rayman 30th Anniversary Edition, I've actually recorded most of that series, and the latest episode that's going to be coming out tomorrow. No, not tomorrow. Monday.
2028.
In 2028. Yeah, in that episode, it's like a big mammoth 2.5 hour episode because basically in the Rayman 30th Anniversary Edition, they've got this history section which has things like old developer interviews and that sort of thing to do with the original Rayman, and it's really fascinating. So if you're interested in the history of the original Rayman, keep your eyes peeled for that episode when it comes out on the channel. And also it features an old 1992 SNES prototype of Rayman that was never released. It was just a short little concept demonstration, but it's really fascinating.
Super Nintendo Entertainment System.
Yeah.
God, that's that'd be interesting. That would be interesting to see as well.
Yeah.
Still though, it's still not your ultimate mammoth episode ever, is it? I still don't think you've topped the 3-hour honey pot.
No, I haven't.
Yes. Yeah. That's still the longest. Yeah.
Phil, there's a part of me that is tempted one day on the channel to go back and do another playthrough of Honey Pop.
No. Forget that.
Two. Oh yeah, of course. There's two, isn't there? Oh, I need to play that at some point, and let YouTube just age restrict all my videos as a result. Yes. No, I forgot about Honey Pop 2. People probably would find it hilarious if I did play that.
I remember because that's how long it's been. Because when we did it, you were up north still, and I came round, and that's when we did the big long episode.
Jesus Christ, that would have been what, like not far off 10 years ago then. Oh my God, Phil, did you have to say that? Yeah.
Are you old?
I'm getting old, Phil.
I know it was a long time ago when we did that.
Yeah.
But still, nothing has topped that yet. One day you might release like a 4-hour video, and then it might top it. Who knows? Maybe we'll do Honey Pop 2 together, and it turns out to be something like 4 hours. and that would be funny. That the only thing that's topped the current highest at the moment is the sequel to it. Yeah.
Indeed. I don't know, maybe I need to find a hilarious visual novel to play and just, one that grabs people's interest and keeps them engaged for the whole thing.
No. What you should do is, if it's quite a short one, just when you do the voice acting, just draw it out. Just when the text comes up, hello, how are you doing? That way, sure, it would be like 3 hours, and everyone will. Well, I suppose if you do it like that, everyone will turn off after about 5 minutes.
I'm just trying to imagine all the lines from Honey Pop spoken exactly like that. Oh, protag, you make me feel so hot right now.
It's like that sketch, the long drawn out.
Yeah.
They're going towards the surface of the sun, and they're trying to answer questions, but it's the quiz host keeps making them say longer. It's like, so we'll give you some time to answer on that one. Let me just read it again, and they're shouting the answer out. What? It's like it's so. That's one. Mind you, there's not much of that Mission Web that's not funny.
No. Indeed. Yeah, just trying to think of any other historical figures or other people who I think would be interesting to talk to. Again, like from the video game sphere, again, if you think about sort of games that you remember from your youth, favourites, things like that, you probably want to talk to obviously like people from there and ask them about production of the games and things like that. Probably like someone from id
Yeah.
Software in relation to Return to Castle
Oh,
Wolfenstein. Todd, what's his
yeah.
face? Holland said? I can't remember his name.
Well,
Uh,
also, what about the people who where their games didn't have the greatest success? You know,
oh,
you're thinking like, it didn't really go well. Didn't really go well for you. That was a blue shit show, wasn't it? Thanks for that. Yeah.
yes.
Uh,
Ah, I was immediately thinking, I could get the developers of Outlast in a room and say, "Why did you make the most cliche horror game you ever could?" Just put them on the spot. Why don't you?
put them on the spot. Oh dear, that
Gun
would be
behind
that'd
me.
be very nice of them, will it?
Not really. No.
The funny
Indeed.
thing is about because like if I spoke to like the original creators and developers in Rockstar, when they first designed, because they weren't called Rockstar, they were called DMA Design. That was how they started. And the funny thing was, the very first game was where you actually played as a cop, and your
Oh,
idea was to catch robbers.
yeah.
But then they found that the sort of police AI was a bit wonky. Then they actually made a game where you were a robber, and that's where the erratic police comes from, because the AI for the police then was a bit all over
Okay.
the place,
Yeah.
and that's how it got better and better. And because their very first game was called Race and Chase, DMA Designs was called Race and Chase,
Okay.
and
Yeah.
then they developed and obviously produced the very first GTA 1. Which of course that top down. It was very basic. It was basically just mission after mission, and that was about it. And then obviously started to develop it, went into like GTA 2, which
Yes.
was still top down, but it was a bit better. And it went through the years, and obviously the big one that put Rockstar on the map was GTA 3,
Yeah.
of course. That put and that's when all the clones came out trying to copy. And that's why when you have games like that, they're called GTA clones nowadays. But
GTA 3
uh,
was that Vice City or Liberty City? That one.
Liberty City. No, yeah,
Liberty.
GTA 3 was Liberty City, and that's where you played as Claude, but he was
Lord.
mute.
Ah.
He didn't speak. He didn't
Okay.
speak at all. And it was just it was very because it basically was working for all the bloody crime bosses.
Yeah. Aye.
As and then after Liberty City, it was Vice City,
Ah. There you
which
go.
that was released after, and that was in Vice City. The main protagonist there was called Tommy Vercetti.
Tommy Vercetti. That's it.
That's it. And then it was San Andreas, which was another gigantic one, one of the biggest maps we play as CJ Carl Johnson in the state of it's the state of San Andreas, which was Los Santos, which is Los Angeles, San Fierro, San Francisco, and Las Venturas, which is Las Vegas. So it's a massive state.
And what did CJ have to do, Phil?
I think he needed to follow that damn train.
That's the one. Yeah. There you go. See, all you had to do was follow the damn train, CJ.
Then they released like little ones, more like for PS,
Yeah.
Liberty City Stories and Vice City Stories, were the little ones. And then after that, of course, it was GTA 4, which was the big another big chonga with the DLCs as well, the Lost and the Damned and the Ballad of Gay Tony.
Yes.
And then of course GTA 5,
GTA
which was
5.
another big one.
Never heard of
And
it.
now everyone is holding their horses now because everyone's so desperately wanting GTA 6.
Yeah.
It's,
Oh.
There's some interesting things. I watched a video on it last night by What Culture about things that through leaks and stuff that could be in the game. Things like one of the things was like 700 interiors will you be
700.
able to enter.
Damn.
Yeah.
Ambitious.
One of the things was a dual protagonist mode. So obviously you play as the two main characters, but you actually get to play them at the same time
Okay. Wonder how that
rather
would work.
than. Yeah, that'll be. I think it's Jason, the main character, Jason Lucille. I think it is.
Okay.
Are the main characters, obviously said, and it looks like someone did like a map, and the map could be huge, like there would be Vice City there,
Yeah.
but then obviously all the main stuff as well, of course, because Leonidas is of course the state that's based off, supposed to be based off Florida and Georgia,
Okay. Yeah.
not the Eastern European one.
Yeah.
That would be quite strange, wouldn't it?
Indeed. I mean, weird transition from a Florida-like landscape to the Caucasus region of the East.
Oh, well, that's what's going on here.
Yes.
It's still, I must admit, I find it good, but I still think that Rockstar should try somewhere else apart from America. I really do.
Yeah.
Like,
Maybe.
they've only ever done one in which was GTA London, and they did do that way back. But
Yeah.
it's always I know they like their satirical takes. One of the things was, because they love their brands of various things,
Yeah.
take the piss out. One of the things was like a piss taker Uber, but it was called Ride Me.
Ride me, yeah.
Typical rock star fashion there.
Indeed. I mean, I think probably the reason they do America so much is because America is just a gold mine. Because like American political culture often can become just a parody of itself at times.
Yeah.
And not just political culture, but consumer culture and everything. And so, I mean, they do America because I suppose there's just so much you can do with it in a way that probably you can't really do some other countries.
You've got to think about that, haven't you?
Yeah.
And the fact that you get to see things like Instagram and Twitter on it.
I mean, to be fair, here's the thing. Here's what I'm expecting in GTA 6, right? If they don't have some kind of parody of President Trump, I will be extremely surprised. But yes, because...
Yeah, although they have to step lightly a bit around that, I would think. But mind you, Rockstar, the main Rockstar North is based in Scotland.
Yeah.
Which is even a funnier bit, yeah. That's why you sometimes hear British anachronisms in it that people don't say. Like sometimes in some of the games there's a lot of mate in it.
Yeah.
They don't really say that in the US. They don't really use mate.
I mean, to be fair, I would say to Rockstar, don't tread lightly around it. Be as satirical as you want, because that's the whole point of GTA. It's supposed to shock and offend.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Good, because there's a Rockstar developer listening to this video right now.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Oh yeah, I'll make note of what Andrew said there. Yes. I'll take that back.
I'm sorry, Phil. You don't know this, but this episode is sponsored by Rockstar. $50 million. I've been paid.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, I think it's going to. Oh, but it's going to be massive. It's going to be enormous.
Oh wait, sorry, I'm looking at the contract right now. It's not Rockstar, it's Rockstar. I think I've been scammed.
You've lost all your money. The annoying thing that I have heard is the price of the game is going to be one of the biggest that's.
I'm not surprised. Yeah.
Apparently, between the regions of £80 to £90.
God Almighty! I mean, I'm not surprised. It's Rockstar; they can charge what they want because they know people are going to buy it.
And because of the expectations, I think this could be this. Obviously, the AAA game. This might be bigger. This might be the quadruple A.
Indeed.
Yeah. Because it's so. But there's again, it's expectations. People are expecting so many things out of this. So, if Rockstar screw this up, then.
If Rockstar screw it up, to be honest, I don't think it will actually affect them all that much because, again, it's Rockstar. They're so big. They have such a loyal base of players that they could, release just a half-baked pile of shit tomorrow and people would still buy it and people would still buy the future products. Yeah.
But I think they're working hard. That's why they keep delaying it, even though obviously the expected date now is the 19th of November. So we'll see. Maybe it gets pushed back further.
Yeah.
Maybe it continues. But I tell you what, on that day, there's going to be obviously loads of midnight launches. People are going to be queuing outside. And I tell you what, Steam, the PlayStation Store, and the Xbox Store need to dedicate a hell of a lot of RAM to their servers for that day because those servers are going to be going down. Those servers are going to be going. If they don't dedicate enough RAM to their servers for Steam, for the PlayStation Store, for the Xbox Store, the servers are just going to go down because loads of people are going to want to download it.
Indeed.
And get it played. But yeah, so it'll be interesting to see how that goes when it does eventually get released. Hopefully November. But it's still a bit of a long way away yet. But gives them more time to polish it and make it nice.
Indeed.
And then see how it goes. But what else? What sort of out of the box pick would I want to bring from someone's history to chat? I want to think a bit more of an out of the box pick.
An out of the box. Okay.
Yeah, just think Hitler.
Hitler. Oh my God.
God, imagine that. So sit down with Hitler. So why did you do the things you did? Care to explain?
Oh boy.
No, nothing. Or bring Hitler and Stalin and go. So, are you going to explain just why you did the things you did? Anything?
Phil's just going to have a big party full of dictators. Hitler, Stalin.
Let's have Stalin. We'll have Kim Jong. Well, let's have a nice civil chat together. Oh, we'll have Pol Pot.
Yeah.
We'll sit down. So, Fidel Castro. Sit them all together in a room and go. So let's go around the table like the Alcoholics Anonymous. So let's go around in turn and just say, why did you do what you did? Just explain to us.
Yes, indeed.
How long do you think I'd last before I'd be killed?
Well, not long. Basically, all you have to do is look funny at Stalin, and he'll probably have you killed. But yeah,
Well, let's not think of the. Let's just imagine the modern day weapons I could just get my hands on, and they wouldn't know how to work it because of all because they're back in the past. If I get like a massive rocket launcher, well,
and where are you going to get that from, Phil?
my corner shop down
Your
the
corner
street.
shop down the street? Oh yeah, I forgot. You live in America. That's right. So they sell that on a daily basis. Oh wait, that's GTA. No, hold on.
GTA, yeah, I went to ammunition. That's it.
Ammunition.
Went to
Yes.
ammunition. That's and I bought a massive rocket launcher and then a minigun as well. So I thought, why not stock myself up
Yeah.
and blast away.
You dressed up like Arnold
Imagine.
Schwarzenegger in biker's leathers, sunglasses. Get your minigun.
Imagine if Rayman crossed with GTA. Now that would
Rayman.
be with GTA. That would be just Rayman. Actually, there are mods where you can
Yeah.
actually make a character as Rayman.
Indeed. Yeah. God, a Rayman GTA crossover. I am trying to imagine what that would be like in my head, and it
That would
is
be really-
quite
Yeah,
something.
Like, I mean, Rayman, yeah, because Rayman's not really a criminal. Maybe if you had bring Andre into it,
Andre.
and then he's the criminal, and then Glowbox and Rayman are the police.
Yes. Andre can be Devin Weston or someone.
Yeah. Oh God, don't talk to me about that cunt. Oh my God, he was a nightmare. But then that just goes to show you how well that they can make a character
Yeah.
so good that you want to hate him.
Indeed, yeah. He works
Yeah.
as a villain, as an antagonist.
And Steve Haynes, don't forget him.
Oh
He was
yeah,
an arsehole.
oh yeah, that's him. He was the sorry, not the FBI, the FIB dude.
FIB, that's it.
Yes.
Yeah, Devin Weston was the big rich idiot who thought he could get away with doing anything just because he was that rich and had his fingers in loads of pockets.
Yes,
But then, at the end, it all went tits up for him, didn't
indeed.
it? Well,
Yes,
depending on the ending you chose, yeah.
aye.
Yeah, I remember when I did that, because I didn't realise that the ending was. I thought that was like with. Actually, let me just not actually say that because probably many people haven't played GTA 5.
Oh,
so
but it's over a decade old, Phil. If they haven't
I know
played it
it's
by
over a
this point,
decade,
that's
but
on them.
There's still people who haven't, even though I can't. Well, 2013. Fucking hell. 2013 was its initial release date.
Okay, spoiler alert, ladies and gentlemen. Everybody in GTA 5, by the end of it, gets abducted by aliens where they go to a happy planet where they have absolute fun times. Nothing bad ever happens. They all go riding pink unicorns into the sunset.
Yeah, exactly. That's of course. God, yeah. Spoilers.
Trevor
My
gets
goodness
elected
me.
mayor of Funtown, and he does a really good job of it. He's a cracking great job. He gets all the awards for being the mayor of Funtown.
Yeah, exactly. Would this be an interesting person to talk to? I was just thinking, what about Margaret Thatcher?
Margaret Thatcher. I think
yeah.
she'd definitely be an out of the box pick. I think. I mean,
She
certainly,
would be,
I suppose if you're looking for like political anecdotes about the 1980s, then yeah, she probably would be an interesting person to talk to, irrespective of whether or not you sort of agree with her politics. But indeed, yeah, I mean, should be interesting. I mean, there's probably a lot of UK prime ministers who probably would be fascinating to actually talk to, apart from Margaret Thatcher.
Yeah. What about
Exactly.
Genghis Khan?
Genghis
Right,
Khan.
Genghis Khan. Well, bloody hell! You conquered quite a lot of the East Asian world, and why? Why did
Right
you
into
do
the
that?
Middle East. I mean, to be fair, he can go on your dictator's table with Hitler and Stalin because he's dangerous. Indeed.
He was, wasn't he? I suppose. Would it? Yeah. I'm just thinking. Julius Caesar, maybe a bit as well.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah. Indeed. Ugg the caveman from 10,000 BC.
Yeah. Bring a caveman in. They'll be like, ooh, ooh.
He doesn't even speak any, known language, but we'll just have to figure it out. We'll give him a paintbrush and tell him to paint his thoughts on the wall.
Bring like someone from ancient Greece and go. So why do you revere a god who likes raping people?
Ooh.
Can you explain that one to us? Please?
We're going there, Phil.
Yeah.
Indeed.
Zeus, eh? Why must you
Yeah.
worship that way?
Zeus was a freaking randy predator.
Yes, he was, and yet they still worshipped him as a god. I don't
yeah.
understand that. I don't understand that mentality of the ancient Greeks there. Maybe
To be fair though,
with
like,
Pythagoras.
yeah, I mean to to be fair, like ancient conceptions of what gods were is very different to sort of modern conceptions. Like in modern conceptions, modern religions, gods are all seen as like benevolent, all good, but gods in ancient religions aren't always good. Some of them are evil and things like that. So
that's what we've got to think of. Yeah, I've certainly, I've certainly realised that because when you play, like when I've been playing Assassin's Creed Odyssey, you can see some of the gods are arseholes.
Yes.
And some are just some are nice, do things, but
they do things.
I suppose
indeed.
also because ancient Greek was a very sort of randy time. That's the thing. There was no taboos and anything like that. Like anyone would just have sex with anyone.
Sex with anyone.
Sex
with anyone and anything. Yes.
Yeah, when you're male, female, a dog, a cat, doesn't matter.
God.
At that period of time. Just
yeah.
no taboos. That's the thing.
Yours. Trying to think who else would I invite. I keep saying invite as though we're doing that dinner party question. It's not really that technically.
Not just
talk
down
to.
For a chat.
Yes. Let me think. What about I can throw on this one? It's probably, I don't know, from like the literary world. Probably interesting authors who'd be interesting to talk.
Oh yeah. I was
Classic,
thinking of that. I think
literature.
H.P. Lovecraft.
Yeah, as long as he doesn't start coming out with racist stuff, he's fine. Indeed.
Charles Dickens. That'll be a good one.
Yeah.
To speak.
Indeed.
Charles Darwin. Oh yes, Charles Darwin would be interesting.
Oh yeah. That's a good one.
And then it just goes to show. Oh well, you wouldn't want to show them that. Just that today the big fight between creationists and evolutionists.
Yeah, God, yeah.
I don't think you'd want to see that.
No.
Yeah.
I was about to say, from the medical scientific field, if you're going back to ancient Greece, someone like Hippocrates, whose name has lent itself to the Hippocratic Oath and all that all doctors take.
Oh, guess what happens in Assassin's Creed Odyssey?
You meet him.
You do meet him, yeah.
Yes.
I think that one of the missions was you help him heal some sick people.
Sick people.
But the thing about he was a very sort of. It doesn't matter who you were or what sort of class or standing you had. He was happy to heal and help you, and that's why they got the Hippocratic Oath.
Indeed.
Because of him.
Yes.
Yeah, but that's a good shout. Florence Nightingale.
Yeah. Florence Nightingale, possibly. Mary Seacole, other Crimean War nurses.
Yeah, those will be definitely interesting to see. Who was that? Was it? Who was it? The oh god, do you remember the nurse who basically had? It was the carrier of like typhoid, and typhoid Mary. That was it. And she basically gave the disease to everyone, but she never got it herself, and she caused a mass. Basically, everyone started dying.
Yeah.
Would you want on this disease?
Would you want to be in a room having a chat with her? You'd be worried about getting typhoid.
Well, considering we're a lot better medically
true.
advanced now, aren't we? Then what about? It'd be interesting to see his sort of motive behind it. Guy Fawkes.
Guy Fawkes, yeah. I feel like though, when you look into Guy Fawkes, he's a bit of a religious nut, so you probably get some like religious lecture out of him.
Actually, you might not be able to get to him because he'll just be completely quartered.
Yeah,
in front of you.
You'll have to talk to each individual quarter of his body, Phil.
and then he'll come to life because he's anomalous. Oh no, now he's an SCP.
Oh no.
Got each one of his parts to start talking. Yeah.
There probably is an SCP like that. It's probably like a body that's separated into quarters, but each one is sentient or something.
Yeah, and then you talk to him, and then all of a sudden, these agents in black suits come to the door. Oh no, I know why you're here. Yeah, I know why you're here.
Yes, you're here to take me away.
Yeah, those were quite the interesting ones actually. Funnily, the humanoid type ones are always a bit curious, and they have like things going on with their body that do very strange stuff.
Yes.
Yeah, but Guy Fawkes, he was a bit. I suppose back then there was quite a lot of religious fanatics.
Yeah, true. I mean, religion occupied a much more prominent place than it does now in society. But in true,
I don't think of
Karl
Marx.
Karl Marx. Again, yeah. If you want
to communism.
Get a taste of that sort of 19th century political philosophy from that angle, then you'd invite him.
What about Andrew Taylor when he's 5 years old? Hello.
Oh, well,
kick him in the face.
Richard, kick my 5-year-old self in the face. You cruel little bastard. Get out of here.
I never said such a thing. Yeah, I'd just be like, and then suddenly you come back to the future, and you're like, I've always wondered why I have this weird shoe mark on the side of my face. I can't ever get rid of it.
You just cause a paradox there and then, Phil, that
Yeah, you just
disrupts
like
the entire flow of history.
you've never been able to remove it, the
Yeah,
mark off your face. And
indeed.
then I go back in time. Yeah, you can do weird things like that and see how it affects the future. Like go back inside, just twist your finger really hard and come
Oh,
back into the future.
wow.
God, my finger feels strange again today.
I just find it humorous now, the image that you build a time machine solely because you want to experiment by going and kicking a 5-year-old in the face.
See what happens to you. Like cut your ear off and
Oh,
you
oh
come
my
back
god,
into the
jeez.
future.
I mean,
In the
kicking in the face
future.
is one thing. Suddenly, you've been proposing to cut my ear off. Get out of here.
Yeah, because you said you wanted to be Vincent van Gogh.
Oh, did I? Oh, okay. Well, there you
Oh,
go
there's
then.
another thing. Classic painters and musicians.
Painters.
Like it's talking about Mozart and Beethoven.
Yeah, yeah.
And that'd be interesting. And Vincent van Gogh and Salvador Dali, Pablo Picasso, things like that.
Yeah. Probably want
Uh,
to. I don't know if it's speaking of artists. I think probably like to talk to JMW Turner because I like a lot of his maritime pictures. They're quite good.
oh yeah, maybe talk about him in a circle. William
Yeah.
Shakespeare would be interesting.
Shakespeare.
The fact the fact that he invented a lot of words, like things like the word bump was never a word until he invented it. He invented the word like one of many words, but bump was one of the words that he invented.
Wasn't assassin another word he made up? I feel like I've
Yeah,
heard that before. Yeah.
yeah, assassin. Yeah, so it's
Indeed.
interesting to see, and just still, he would probably be quite honoured to find out how much he's still revered today because he is still many plays and things.
Yes.
You still do like when you go to like musicals and things like they still do Shakespeare's plays. So
Yeah.
because he was just such a prevalent figure back then in the 1600s. I think he
Indeed.
died. Look, oh yeah, that was a bit sad. He actually died on his birthday.
Oh right. I thought you were going to
William
say
Shakespeare.
that
Yeah,
was a bit sad. He died.
he
Then
died.
just end it there.
But yeah, he died on his birthday, and I believe it was the year 1616.
I can't remember. I can never remember
How bad would
Shakespeare's
that be? You die on
life.
your birthday. God.
Well, at least you're probably surrounded by family on a day that is quite happy and all
Yeah.
that.
I suppose you've got that, but yeah, he would definitely be an interesting person to talk to.
Indeed.
Um,
You're,
like playwrights, literary authors, George Orwell.
yeah. George
Um,
Orwell, yeah, maybe. Apparently, though, things I've read is that he's a bit of a narcissist, George Orwell, so you got that
oh
to
my
deal
God,
with.
is there any author that's nice? Gee,
That's
even
the thing
J.K.
about.
Rowling's J.K. Rowling's gone down the pan.
I know.
Uh,
It's like there's so many. That's the problem with a lot of famous people. Like they're famous and they achieve some incredible things, but some of them just have absolute skeletons in the closet, or were just weird on an actual day-to-day level.
and what else is it about famous people? Absolute power corrupts absolutely.
Indeed, yes,
Because sometimes when you feel like you've got a lot of power when you're that
yeah,
famous and you try and use it. I don't like those people who get so famous and they like abuse their fame.
yeah,
It's just it's really annoying when that happens.
indeed,
It's
yeah,
like you're famous, okay, so but you don't need to act like a fucking arsehole.
indeed.
Um,
I know. It's like when you got that promotion at work, Phil, and suddenly you started bossing everyone around, and you threatened everyone with a firing squad if they didn't do their work on time. You know,
a literal firing squad, yeah,
yes,
yeah. None of this. Just leaving the job business. No, 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 no. All
uh,
stand up in a line and
yes.
fire you down.
I know. The best part was when you proposed actually before the real guns come out, you just have to get pelted with Nerf gun shots.
Well, that's not too bad. Yeah, Nerf guns
It's
are
like,
very nice and light because it's all foamy bullets.
yes,
And then
foamy
I replaced it with
bullets.
actually BB pellets.
It escalates gradually, does it, with you?
Yeah, BB pellets, and then it actually progresses to proper bullet. Oh no, rubber bullets first.
Yeah.
Rubber bullets, and then actual bullets.
Yes.
And then I
Indeed.
went back in time and shot you in your 5-year-old face,
Wow. So it's gone from
right in the ear.
kicking the 5-year-old face to shooting the 5-year-old face. Good
Yeah,
lord.
right in the ear. That goes in because it will go in here. What in here? One out the other because you've got no brain, haven't you?
Oh wow.
Hey!
Damn. Bloody hell. Well, rush me to the fucking burns unit already. Good lord.
Yeah, no, shot you down in flames.
Indeed. Indeed he did.
You're
How could you
burning.
do this, Phil?
Um, oh, you know what you could be interesting. Go back to when Big Robot Games.
Oh,
To speak to developers of Big Robot Games were the first time to creating this,
so you
and
mean
just see
did?
how it all panned out.
Yeah, indeed. Go back in time and stop them from eventually shutting down the Syria being hunted forum,
Yeah,
where all the mods
uh,
were.
then, yeah, that would be actually a good idea. It's
all,
like
all,
like with
all four of them. because there weren't that many.
There weren't, were there?
No.
No. But hey, you tried out some of them, so
Yeah,
it was a bit of
indeed.
fun.
Was
Um,
indeed.
like, is it? I can't remember if it's a cross between Minecraft or Skyrim that has the most mods.
Oh,
I think it's probably Minecraft.
yeah, I would guess Minecraft probably.
Minecraft, oh my god, it's insane. But Skyrim's got insane. But most of the mods for Skyrim are, like improved player homes or something, where you
Yeah.
get like a awesome player home. Some actually give like proper, full on quests, which is of course what led to the Forgotten City
Yeah.
as well. That was just a little mod with a quest in it, and it was so popular that they actually turned it into a game,
Yeah.
which is good because it was a bloody good
It
storyline.
was. Yeah.
It was quite a creepy storyline, but it was good, yeah.
Indeed.
But that was a bit all about sort of like setting. It was weird because it was like a cross between like sort of like it had ancient Greek vibes and also ancient Roman vibes.
Well, Greco-Roman world, they were, overlapping in some way, so, they had an influence on one another.
Oh yeah, that's true actually.
Yeah.
But it was definitely an interesting little thing. Also, of all the because you keep obviously having a good thing with walking simulators, not walking simulators. That's the derogatory term. Sorry, environmental narrative games. That's better.
Environmental narrative, says Phil.
But there's still one you've missed out. You've done,
Ethan
Still Wakes
Carter.
the Dead. Yeah, that's it. The Vanishing of Ethan
I know,
Carter.
I should probably do that sometime soon. I mean, the thing is, I've got a series that's coming out once Rayman 30th anniversary finishes, called The Cursed Forest, which I'll do, and then I might see if I can make a note to do Vanishing of Ethan Carter after that.
Yeah, because I've heard good things about it as
Yeah.
well. And you've done a lot of them. I mean, the main ones like Gone Home, Everybody's Gone to the Rapture, Still Wakes the Deep, Dear Esther,
Yeah.
uh, things like that. Yeah, so it's
There's a part of me that's wondering if
well,
I should do the landmark edition of Dear Esther at some point, but then again, I'd have to check what it actually has, if it has any extra
yeah,
content worth seeing.
I'm not too sure what it has. That is a pure environmental narrative game because there's not
Yeah.
much you actually do.
No. You
It's
wander
about well, it's
along.
just about enjoying the story,
Yeah, pretty
really.
much. You wander along, and a sad middle-aged man talks to you. That's an apt
Yeah,
description.
that's an apt description. Yeah, I don't know which I've found the most. Which one I've really liked the most out of all the different environmental narrative games. I mean, all of them have been, really interesting in their own way. Like, of course, Gone Home, for example, is the sort of the relationship between obviously because it's not. It's all about her sister,
Yeah.
of course, and her sister grasping the fact that she's gay. And the parents not really understanding or liking it, to be honest.
Yeah.
It's not really about you as because you're her sister, but you're just going around the house
Indeed.
piecing together what's happened.
Yes. So it's just a,
Um,
like an emotional story experience.
Yeah. Same with Everybody's Gone to the Rapture. Of course, you're finding out why the whole world has suddenly disappeared.
Yeah.
And of course, it was obviously the light, which we think was the main theory is that it was trying to communicate with, but in communicating with them, it was actually hurting or
Yes.
killing people.
Indeed.
And the light making things like that.
Hmm.
What I think the saddest of them all has got to be oh bloody hell, what was it called now? Obviously you've played it.
I think I know which one
The
you mean.
family one.
Yeah, what was it? Shoot, I can't remember what it was called now.
What the hell's it called?
Something. It was a girl's name.
Yeah, how the fuck do we not know what this is?
I know
the fuck's
exactly
going on?
which game you're referring to, and I
know.
can't remember the name of it. I can picture the house and everything.
Yeah, because that was yeah, that
What the
was
fuck was
really
it
sad.
called? My mind's drawing a complete blank.
Mine's,
The the
oh, sake.
oh
Fuck's sake,
god,
I'm gonna,
what is it?
I'm gonna have to research it now.
Yeah,
Fuck's sake.
yeah. You're gonna have to Google it because
I don't even know what to put into Google. Hang on a minute. Environmental narrative games.
Yeah. I'll kick myself.
Was
if
it
I
a
say
question? Was it a question game? Was it?
Was the title a question? I don't know. I don't know. Oh god, come on! What was it? Because I did a playthrough of it here on the channel.
I know you did.
That is going to bother me.
Got it. Got it. I didn't find it on the on Google, but I know what it is.
Okay.
I can't believe we. What Remains of Edith Finch?
That's the one, yes. Good lord, like, I was struggling in my mind.
I
For
know,
some reason I was settling on the name Lindsay, and I don't know why.
No, I was just thinking, and all of a sudden, the two words "what remains" came into my
There
head. I
you
thought,
go.
that's it.
Yes.
Yeah, "What Remains of Edith Finch." That was especially the one where the baby drowned in the bath.
Yeah.
Oh my god,
It's like macabre, but at the same time,
Yeah.
very
"What
colourful.
Remains of Edith Finch." That's it. So,
Good game.
no, it wasn't a question. It wasn't a question title game. But yeah, that was good. Yeah, a majority of them we played are they do have that sad element to them.
Yeah.
But that's why it's gives you a bit of the sort of emotion to it, because it's pure. It's usually pure story. I mean, there's not much you do in it. I think out of all of them, like What Remains of Edith Finch, there's more sort of interaction.
Yeah.
Because there's nothing in Dear Esther. Everybody's gone to the Rapture is just you following the light and maybe twiddling the
Thing that makes the story
analog
beats show up, yeah.
Yeah, make that show up, and then obviously What Remains of Edith Finch, you actually do a few little bits and bobs.
Yeah.
So I don't know how the Vanishing of Ethan Carter does what that one's like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't know. I feel like, I don't know, from what I've seen of it, does the Vanishing of Ethan Carter have a bit more of a horror vibe in places to it? Possibly, I don't know.
Yeah, I think I've heard of that as well, which was
Which will put
always
it
good
right
because
up
it's
the,
really got a bit of horror, isn't it?
It'll make it suited for the channel and all that, which will be good.
Yeah, because it's your sort of vibe, that
Yeah.
that sort of thing. I still think you should give because obviously I know you've played the first Red Dead Redemption, but Red Dead Redemption 2.
Yeah,
I think you enjoy that.
A game I've actually bought recently on Steam because it was going on offer. It was like half price. Was the Atomfall, which is kind of like British Fallout by the looks of it.
Yeah. Yes, I've seen lots of good things about Atomfall. Yeah.
Indeed.
I think it's. Oh no, is it in the sites? No, I think it's the same vein of Atomic Heart, because I know Atomic Heart
shooter,
is it's like a sort. That's sort of like that. Yeah, Atomfall. That's pretty good.
Yeah. Indeed.
Where-
So probably one of the things that maybe goes down on the list as something that could be on the channel in the future. To the endless list of other games that I want to play on the channel at some point. Yeah.
What you need to do is go onto each game in turn and just be like, uninstall, uninstall. Right, I've got one game left that's installed. Well, let's do this one.
Concentrate. Yeah. Indeed.
Because there's so many good options. That's the thing. You obviously you're spoiled for choice when it comes to games.
Oh, aye. Yeah. The problem is it's so easy when Steam's having a sale and you see a million and one games that are like 80% off and they're really dirt cheap and you can just pick up about 10 extra games for your library. And it's like, oh god, am I ever going to play these? Indeed.
That's true, yeah. Well, obviously one of the big gaming news, I don't know if you've heard recently, but it was a bit of a while back, but it's going to be. I think it's going to be released. Is it next year? Is obviously the new Pokemon.
Is it the one? What's it called? Pokopia, something like that.
No, the Pokopia is the other one, but no, there's an actual proper. The next Generation 10 Pokemon is going to be released next year. It's called Pokemon Winds and Waves.
Oh, Winds and Waves. I hadn't heard of that. Okay.
Yeah, it was the trailer was released, and it, with the new starter Pokemon and everything. Oh my god, some of them look weird.
What's the weirdest one you saw?
Generation 10 is going to be, but yeah, it's set in what is it? It's sort of like it is sort of like tropically themed, but it is that's what it's called, Pokemon Winds and Waves.
Okay, yeah.
It's going to be the
it's set in Florida. They're going to compete with GTA 6.
GTA 6, yeah. But that's going to be released next year. But that's one of the big of the next big Pokemon game. So that's always a big one because Pokemon's been going on so long now. Because it was the first game was 1996, I think it was. Pokemon Red, Blue, and Green. Although Green was only ever released in Japan. But the rest were released here. I actually did. I tried Pokemon Yellow.
Yeah.
I couldn't get my bloody words out then. Hello.
Oh, yeah.
I've been speaking so much German, I don't know how to English.
No.
Ich muss jetzt nur Deutsch sprechen.
There you go. He's going crazy.
Um, but yeah, so that would be interesting to see how that would be. Winds and waves. It's sort of also a bit of a weird naming convention.
Yeah, I mean, a bit like sword and shield. It's alliterative and all
Yeah,
that.
yeah. I suppose you got that Scarlet and Violet because yeah, I think they sort of go together.
Yeah,
The
as
Scarlet
colours.
Pumpernickel, Pimpernel, Pumpernickel, Pumpernickel.
Pumpernickel. Oh dear. Pokemon
Isn't
Scarlet
she?
Pumpernickel.
Scarlet is it's a character as well in Cluedo.
Yeah, Miss Scarlet.
Miss Scarlet, that's it, yeah.
Yeah.
Clue or Clue as they call it in the
Yes.
US.
Or we could have Captain
Um,
Scarlet, the protagonist of a Jerry Anderson show from the 1960s. Sorry, I'm
or
making random
or
references.
Scarlett Johansson, a very famous
Indeed.
actor.
Yes.
Sorry,
Sorry, can we?
actress.
Are we just? Are we going through all the Scarlets we know
Oh,
and just
Scarlett.
naming them? Oh,
But the main Scarlet is a shade of red.
yes.
There we go.
Indeed. Or we could also have a study in Scarlet, one of the first Sherlock Holmes stories ever written.
Oh my goodness me, too many Scarlets to
Too many
get on
Scarlets.
with it.
Got to get rid of some of them. I don't know if you just heard that. There's an ice cream truck driving around outside my place.
And, and you're not bothering to get one.
Well,
What's going
no,
on here?
because
No?
I'm stuck here on a Discord call with you. That's why. Because
Oh
I'd
yeah.
rather be here
Maybe
with you.
maybe you
Oh,
can shout out to them. Shout out to them. Can you throw one up for me, please?
just throw up a 99 whippy or whatever.
And you just snatch it. And you're like, yeah, thanks, mate. So, are you going to pay me? No.
I'll just throw a coin
Oh.
down at you.
So how much is that? It's £5. £5?
Five
Fuck no, you
quid.
can have it back. Yeah, you can have it back. I don't want this ice cream now.
Just throw it
Yeah,
back
well,
down
the
onto the
price is
pavement.
everything's getting expensive. Like
No, it
the
is.
famous shrinkflation. Oh
Yeah.
god, the shrinkflation where like the smaller packets are the same price.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
really
Ugh.
uh,
I mean, certainly not helped by everything that's going on in the Middle East at the moment, but hey.
yeah. Well, that's the funny thing, that because my parents have gone on holiday to Mauritius, and their
Yeah.
initial plan was they were going to fly from Manchester to Dubai.
All right.
And we thought, yeah, well,
Yep, that's not
that's
happened.
gonna work. So instead, they went to London and went direct to
Yeah,
Mauritius.
indeed.
Which, for those of you who don't know, is an island just off the coast of Africa. Just off, you've got Africa, then you've got Madagascar, and then Mauritius is near there.
Yeah.
And also next to Mauritius is another island, Réunion. Is I believe they speak. I think they speak French in Mauritius, and they speak their own language, Mauritian Creole,
Yeah.
I think. But French is a main
Le
language there.
Français.
But yeah, they're enjoying their time because obviously it's lovely weather,
Yeah.
and enjoying the sun, sea, and sad, and
Sun, sea, and
sad.
sad.
The sun, sea, and the sad.
The sun,
Yeah,
sea, and the sad.
I forgot an N. I forgot
Yes.
an N in there.
Sorry, is that because you're still in German mode in your brain, and as a result you just forget English words?
Yeah, it keeps going. Although sand in German is Sand,
Sand.
so
Yes.
should have really known that.
The Sun, sea, and Sand.
Exactly.
Actually, yeah, German for sun is Sonne, or Son, isn't it?
Correct.
Yes.
Sonne.
Sonne, that's it.
Yeah.
Sonne, See und Sand.
No. Unfortunately, not. No.
Oh.
The German for sea is not sea. The German for sea is Meer.
Meh.
Meer.
Damn
Meer.
it.
Um,
Wonder if it's Dutch then, where it's Z, technically.
Could be,
Maybe,
'cause
maybe I don't know.
Ocean in German is Ozean,
Ozean.
which is basically instead they replace the C with a Z.
Ah, I see.
Uh,
I see.
yeah, it's not as alliterative in German, unfortunately.
Bloody Germans, why did they make the language like that, eh?
Hey, don't be rude about the Germans. It's a bloody good
No
language.
alliteration.
It's interesting to learn, especially when you have like umlauts, of course, which change how a word is pronounced.
Yeah.
That's what when people try to pronounce the words that got umlauts, they obviously don't realise that it changes pronunciation. Because obviously, if you don't know German, you don't realise that it changes pronunciation of a sentence.
Yeah.
So, for example, if we take the German possible, which in German it's spelled möglich, right,
Yeah.
which is German for possible. Now that's an O umlaut, so it's M-O umlaut Glich,
Yes.
right? Now, you can see what happened. If you didn't have the umlaut there, you pronounce it as moglich. So
Yeah.
that's how it goes. But because the umlaut's there, it's möglich. So
Möglich.
an O umlaut makes it sound like saying möglich. So
Yes.
That's what O umlaut does. A U umlaut. So the German for, as in not as in the number four, but FOR, is für.
Okay.
Für. FU. It's FU umlaut R. So
F-U. Oh, well, thank you very much.
FU. So it's
Yeah.
like für. So it's like saying like that.
Ugh.
And then obviously A umlaut makes it sound like air, like saying air.
Okay.
Like for example, what word can we use for unabhängig, which is the German for basically independent of.
Okay.
So that's air. So it's UNABHA umlaut NGI. So it's abhängig. So rather be abhängig. If you didn't have the A umlaut, it's abhängig. So you can see it changes the pronunciation of the word, but it makes it so. So O umlaut is U umlaut is and A umlaut is air.
Yeah.
Like air what?
Eh?
Yeah.
Yes. And, ladies and gentlemen watching this, you can now tick off Deutsch lessons with Phil off your bingo card of things they will talk about this episode.
Look, if I were to teach German, it'd have to be obviously you've got to start with the very basics,
Yes.
which are yes, no, please, and thank you.
Oh,
Do you know those? Do you know the? Oh, sorry,
Ja.
hello and goodbye. Yes, no, hello, goodbye, please, and thank you are the very
ja,
basics.
nein,
That's
guten Tag.
no, guten Tag is more good day. You can
Okay,
use it.
hello.
You can use it. Yeah, there you go.
Yes.
And goodbye.
Auf Wiedersehen.
Yeah, that's right. In the south of Germany, they use Tschüss.
Oh, yes, that too.
But what about please?
Bitter.
Yeah, and thank you.
That's my thinking noise. Shoot, I do know what it is, and I can't think of it. What it is? Schuss. No, that's not the right one.
No.
That's the one you just said. Danke. That's it. There we go.
Danke, there you go. Yep,
Took me a
danke.
while to
Danke
think of
schön.
that.
No, thank you very much. Yeah, so you still do remember some things there.
See? I'm
So that's
practically
the,
fluent. No, not really.
Yeah, but guten Tag is obviously good day or good afternoon.
Guten
Like guten
Morgen.
Morgen. Yeah, it's good morning. Do you know what might be good evening?
Guten something.
Yeah, guten Abend.
Abend. That's it.
Yeah, guten Abend
Yes.
is good evening. And then good night.
Guten Nicht.
Oh, close. Guten Nacht.
Guten Nacht. Okay. Yeah.
Guten
Oh yeah.
Nacht.
Nicht. Not Nicht.
Yeah, nicht is not. Is
That's
the German
right.
for not. Nicht, like
Yeah.
nicht gut.
Good not.
Good not. So, some things you know there.
Yeah.
That's what you do. You got when you learn languages, the basics are the main things, and then you obviously build to actually doing. Obviously, the next stage is doing sentences,
Yes.
and then with those sentences, that's when you start learning grammar. And German grammar is a bit notorious for being a bit funny
Yes.
because. It's some of its grammar can be a bit confusing. Some of it can be okay. Like as we know, every noun in German has a gender. Doesn't matter what it is, it has a gender, and they're always capitalized as well. No matter where they are in the sentence, they will always be capitalized. So it's really a process of learning what gender the noun has. Like obviously, basic stuff like man, woman, but when it comes to like table, chair. You've got to it's just a process of learning. That's all you can do, really.
Oh, man, this is turning into a Deutsch lesson. What's going on? Education with Red and Phil.
Education.
Edumacation. How is education supposed to make me any smarter? Said Homer Simpson once.
He doesn't. Well, because you've never fucking been to school. That's why.
That's a classic Simpsons episode, that one. How is education, he does inverted air quotes, supposed to make me smarter?
I agree with him. I don't think education does make you smarter. It just makes you more stupid because you don't learn the right fucking stuff, do you? You don't learn mortgages. You don't learn taxes. What's going on there?
We're going to get Phil on his educational system rant now. So you've had learning Deutsch with Phil. Now you're about to have curriculum design with Phil, a riveting subject.
maybe I should join up with the Department of Education and
Maybe you
sort
should.
out the curriculum. Yeah,
The Department of Philucation.
yeah. Just use my name and replace it with anything. Why not?
Yes, indeed. You know,
Nicht gut.
Philonomics.
Better than ergonomics. That.
Yes.
Something that no one ever seems to understand, because ergonomics is all about how, mostly how well you sit at your desk in your chair, but everyone just slouches. It doesn't matter. When
Oh
you're
yeah,
playing games, you slouch. Yeah.
I know.
You look like a fucking prawn.
I know. It just reminds me of, every so often from work, like every few months, each year, you always get the reminder to do your sort of online training about
Yeah.
appropriate
Yeah.
work setups and things like that. Make sure your chair is positioned exactly this amount of distance
Yeah. We
from
have
your
to do
computer
that.
screen. Indeed.
Yeah. Make sure your computer screen is. I'll shut up. I'll have it how I want it. Thank you.
Yes. If it gives me a friggin' twisted back when I'm 60 years old, I don't give a shit.
Yeah.
Oh, yes. It's my back, I'll do what I want with it.
Yeah. Hey, it's my back. Lovely. Brilliant. Break your back. That's the moral of today's story.
Yes.
If you've twisted your back, it's all good.
Yeah. And if it's not that, it's the fire safety and awareness training that they always get you to do every few months, where they have like there's this type of extinguisher, do this. If you see a fire, set the alarm and then get out of the fucking building.
Or if you'd like to stay, well, stay, but you will experience a lovely burning pain.
But you'll never be
As you
cold again in
slowly
the
cook.
remainder of your life.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you won't be cold for the rest of your life. It's perfect.
Yes, indeed.
Um,
Ah,
it's like that funny thing that if I jump out of a plane with a broken parachute, will I make it? And someone goes, "Yeah, just once though."
yeah. Oh, wow. Nice.
Yeah, will I make it to the ground? Yeah, but just once though. It's
God.
like it's not the fall that kills you; it's the sudden stop at the end.
Yeah. It's all your organs, which are technically still moving at the moment you stop slamming into your insides and just absolutely
Yeah.
disrupting each other.
Because that's the scary thing. Your organs are not actually tight. They're actually quite loose. That's why if you don't wear a seatbelt when you have a car crash,
Oh, yeah.
your organs will go.
They will.
And that's what a seatbelt helps to save you. I remember seeing those awful adverts. Do you remember when they
Oh,
showed
yes.
like in a car crash and they showed the organs inside the body just like moving? And,
Oh god, yeah. PSAs. We have some
Yeah.
particularly scary ones historically here in the UK. Or it's like I feel like there's a load of them back in the day where it would start off with like a really nice happy scene and suddenly a car would just slam through the wall and take out a bunch of 5-year-old kids or something. It'd be like, oh
Yeah, it
no.
was awful.
Yeah.
I've heard though that the Australian ones
Oh,
are
yeah.
really quite severe. Yeah,
Indeed.
so they're famous. They're famous. I can't remember if it's just, or was it just for trains,
You
or
think
was
of
it for like
Dumb Ways
or-
to Die? That one.
Yeah, yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
That was like that was actually the weirdly cheery song, but it actually got very macabre subject matter. Don't mess around near trains, basically, is what it was saying.
One of
Yes.
the worst PSAs I remember in the UK adverts was the one they did for smoking,
Oh,
where they
right.
just showed what it does to your what it does
Yep.
to your lungs. And then you look at it and go, yeah, I think I'll stick with nice pink lungs and not having black. Thank
Yeah.
you.
Indeed.
And it's just as bad as secondhand as well. Secondhand smoke is just as bad as actually getting someone who's actually smoking as well.
Yeah.
Um,
It is.
but what is weird is one of the medical centres that we run car parks on in Germany, right? Oh, you're not going to believe this.
Right.
They have a smoking pavilion outside the pulmonary clinic.
That's a bit
Sorry,
of humour.
That's a bit of irony. So whose brilliant idea was it to put the fucking smoking pavilion there?
It's probably, it's like I say, it's probably grim German humour or something. It's like, oh well, you're smoking, so at some point you're going to need this pulmonary clinic.
Yeah,
Yeah.
You could just go. Just have a bit of a smoke. Right. Well, that's fucked me. Well, it's right here.
Yep. See, it's German efficiency. There you go. If you're going to smoke, might as well do it right outside the place where it's going to have to save your life.
Don't funny that.
Yes.
Smoking pavilion for the pulmonary clinic. Maybe it's their sort of way of saying. Can you imagine that what was like the staff thing? The pulmonary staff workers thing that the smoking pavilion right outside their building. They must be livid because they know they're working against all these things, and they walk out and see someone smoking, going, not again.
Either that, or they look at him and think, well, I'm going to still be in a job for quite a few years to come.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, exactly.
My job's secure and all that.
Now, of course, smoking isn't 100% linked to having lung cancer. However, there's a very, very, very strong causal
Yes,
link and a
there
very
is.
strong connection. And plus, both of my auntie and uncle did die from lung cancer, and they were
Heavy
hefty
smokers.
smokers.
I mean, basically, yeah,
Yeah.
it exacerbates the risk in essence
Yeah.
severely. So, yeah, there is
Because
that
you're putting
link.
stuff into your body, like the nicotine, because you can obviously get nicotine patches and things that help, but you're putting the tar and the stuff into
Yeah,
your lungs.
you are.
Not where it should be. Not where it should be going. I
Yeah.
wonder who was the. There you go. Someone to go into history and find out the first person who invented smoking basically
Smoked.
instead.
I think
Oh,
yeah,
yeah,
you'd probably be going quite far back in history there because like smoking's existed in one form or another for God
yeah.
knows how long.
You look at them
Yeah,
and you'd knock it out of the hands, going, no, 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 we're not having any of that.
no, indeed. Yeah, so there's a thing you can have an impact on the whole course of history. Just find the
Yeah,
person who smoked for the first time and stop them from smoking in some way, and then it never catches on.
yeah. Yeah, every time then that made a lot healthier place. But no, I wouldn't do that. I was just going to say the first like person who like drunk alcohol. No, but that people like that, and it's quite enjoyable. Imagine stopping that person from fermenting alcohol and making it, and
Yeah.
you're like, no, no, you're not doing that. And then let's see what happens in the future. Just like
To be
alcohol
fair,
didn't
though,
exist.
the thing is, like, given the number of places in the world where things like smoking or the fermentation of alcohol has taken place sort of independently of each other, even if you stop one of them, it will probably still crop up somewhere else and then
Yeah,
spread from there.
that's that. So
Yeah,
I wouldn't do that.
nah.
I'd be fine doing the smoking, but I know I'm not a big drinker, but I know that people like to do it to have a bit of fun. Um, so I wouldn't prevent that from happening. Just allow them to, and then then you can show the very first person who drank alcohol. Do you want to see what happens in the future? Look at this rowdy lot in 2025. Yeah,
Show them a PSA from the 21st century. This is what's going to happen to you
yeah.
if you keep drinking.
And then he looks at it and he looks at what's going to happen in 2025 and goes, you know what? I'm just gonna put this down.
Joke's on you, I'm not going to live that long.
Yeah. I always find it funny when you see like animals who like eat like fermented
Oh, yeah.
apples and they get like really drunk and yeah.
It's in
It's funny.
the one of the squirrel in the snow that ate like fermented crab apples or something. It's just like flopping around all over the place.
I've seen one with elephants. Oh, that was funny.
Yeah,
The elephants had the fermented apples and they were all over the place. Bloody hell, bloody lightweights.
indeed. Yes.
Well, is that
Well,
do we call time there?
I don't know. Do we, Phil? Do we call time?
I don't know. I
Okay,
haven't got
get
a phone
time
now.
on the phone, Phil. Give it a call.
Okay. Hello, time. Hello. It's like the you can actually call the what is it? You can call the talking clock, can't you?
Yeah.
The time is 16 minutes past 5 and 2 seconds. It's like okay.
The time is look at the display on your phone. You fucking idiot.
That's what
Yes.
you do. Like go into your phone. What's the weather going to be like? Like imagine if you had a passive aggressive, sarcastic like phone. So what's the weather going to be like today? Why do you just fucking look out the window, you fucking twat?
And it says it in like a robotic voice. Yes.
Oh no, you can get it so it's like a sort of like so it's a bit more genuine. It's like, oh, can you please tell me the time? Can you please? No, fuck off, you idiot. You should already know what time it is. Or you're trying to do a bit of research. I'd like to research on how this works. God, you're dumb, aren't you? Why would you want to learn about it?
You're
Yeah,
just
it's just the most
abusive.
passive aggressive. Yeah. Can you please make a call for me? No. Oh, why not? Because you're a fucking twat.
I feel
The
like
most
it.
passive, the most aggressive phone you've got. But I need to make a call to my mum. Your fucking mum doesn't want to speak to you. Who on earth would want to speak to you? You rotten little turnip.
Wow.
It just like insults you. Yeah, the
Yes.
insulting. Like, okay, fine. Can you text message them for me? No. You think I'm going to do that for you? You absolute cunt.
Phil basically
Yeah.
just wants a phone that insults him all the time.
No, there you go. I'll be the voice. I'll be the voice actor for it.
Yeah, you can
I
be the
mean,
voice actor.
just
See,
like
you'll make
the
you
most,
millions.
yeah, the most insulting phone ever. I'll just open this app for me. But open Facebook. You really want to go on Facebook? You really want to go on Facebook? I really don't think you're that because I don't think anyone wants to hear what inane chatter you've got to say.
Nobody wants to see your fucking meals, you slob.
Yeah. You
Indeed.
just start getting. I really want to call my mum. Oh, grow up! Stop trying.
Wow.
You
Well,
absolute fucking peasant.
I think, on that, we will start wrapping this episode up here since we need to leave ourselves a bit of time for SCP, Phil.
Yeah, you
SCP
fucking
phone.
arsehole.
Yeah, see?
Yeah,
Yeah,
wanker.
dickheads.
That
And we
again, that's
just,
another map that from Weblog. Do you remember the one where he goes into an interview and one of them's like a really
yeah,
nice interview and one's a really nasty one?
yeah.
It's like, I've heard a lot of things about your business, cunt, you twat. I bet you have. Yeah. And then at the end, he thinks, I think I did really well. And he throws a typewriter at him. Oh,
Nice.
that was...
Well, thanks for joining me then, Phil.
I have loved it, Andrew.
Indeed. And thanks for your Deutsch lessons. Everyone in the comments should thank Phil for his Deutsch lessons.
Well, if you want more German lessons, let me know, and I shall
Oh,
teach you from the
I,
basics all the way down to the
I
apostrophe.
couldn't think of anything more riveting. Oh, oh, was that the sarcastic phone coming back in then for a moment? Good lord.
Oh bloody hell! If you try to go onto your phone and go, oh, I'd like to learn German. Really, you can't fucking speak English. I don't think you want to start learning German.
Learn English first, dickhead.
Yeah,
Wow.
God, we could do it so well.
Yes.
The most insulting phone ever. Just like you try to turn it off. Right, I've had enough of this. You think you're going to turn me off? You absolute wanker.
Oh, well, social media links, Propaganda's channel link as usual are in the video description for anyone interested, and if you enjoyed, a like, of course, always appreciated. More than that, it's the two of us signing off now. It's Phil signing off first.
Hello, everybody. Oh,
Oh,
it's Opposites Day. Yeah, Opposites Day. Hello, everybody. That's
okay.
now goodbye.
And yes, okay, well, in that case, I'll abide by opposite day as well. Or will I do the opposite of abiding
Dun,
by
dun,
opposite
dun.
day? Goodbye, everybody. Jesus. Look at all these guys. I think some of these are probably harmful, right? Or are they? Oh god, that one was. Crying out loud. Possibly going to need an epilepsy warning on this one. Hey, it's not actually too bad. That sound. Apologies, I have my audio set slightly lower, but so I'm just adjusting my microphone. Closer. There we go. I wonder which one that activated. What if I go back the way I came? Did it do that? Let's get out of club music. Thank God it faded. Is this one gone? It has, yes. Here we go. Let's go and have fun in here, shall we? No. More Magistrate Headquarters.